Welcome back everybody to House and Garden Flipper episode 334. Let us zip our way back over to Samarta Myers' house and see if we can't get ourselves a nice kitchen installed. And then hopefully we'll be able to get down into the basement and maybe get a lot of that done. We finished the outside garden with our little memorial yard and our array of flowers. Just for a minute there, I thought someone might have thrown up sparkles on the lawn, but there you go. I know, ignore me. I'm still getting used to that effect. I'm not sure if I like it yet or if I want to actually add like a tree about here and maybe another one kind of here. I am contemplating maybe we're not finished with the garden. You know what? We're not. We need to stick a tree in here. And paving stones. I know I tell lies, but I didn't really. I just didn't know that I had missed something. Japanese maple would add a lot of colour, maybe too much. We don't want anything too tall. Okay. Oh no, we don't want anything too tall because we have power lines. So 4 meters is possibly too tall. We want something a little bit smaller. What's that? Narrow dwarf. Dwarf weeping tree. Alright, what do we got? We're going to go with that. It's not tall enough. It doesn't give me the contrast I want. Alright, let's have a look at our... So 1.5 is too short. Do we have anything at 2 meters? We do. We have a column shrub. We have a broad bush. I think the Japanese maple might be alright. Let's have a look at this. I know I said too much colour, but... No, the colour's wrong. That's all. Maybe green. It's not tall enough either. Alright, time to bite the bullet and look at that 4 meter tall tree that we were avoiding like the plague. The parasol tree, which will probably trap me in its branches. I know, just the yard needs something and I can't work out what it is. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna just say that does not grow taller than its 4 meters. That'll do, that's what we need. Alright, let's go a little bit. Try again. Go a little bit nuts with these things. I want to put one here, and I want to put one over here. And then I want to put one over here. So a unicorn did not throw up in this yard, what are you asking? Yep, I like that. We are also going to put one about here. So basically what we've done is we've replaced the really tall trees with some shorter trees that will hopefully we'll just make sure that we don't buy ones that are going to grow taller than the power lines. Just let me grab this one. I just want it to be a little bit more okay, you know what, maybe I just need another one up here. I know, I thought I was done with the yard. That was my mistake. Alright, let's just do these one at a time. Note what's going on. Alright, I'm not standing far enough back. There we go. Normally I'd surround the feet of these trees with flowers, but I actually like the idea of them being clear-footed this time. Oh no, I'm surrounded by grubby trees. I'm just looking at the mini map and just making sure. I'm just looking at the mini map, making sure that all the trees in this section are done. It looks like these are going to stay nice and low. Just climb over the flowers. There we go. I'm just going to grab this and move it a little bit more this way. I know, I can hear the music. It's driving me crazy. It just looked a little weird with all these clusters of flowers. I think it'll look a bit better with having trees in it as well. And we'll throw in some pavers and we'll just see how that goes. I know, the game's like, what do you want me to dig? Here, dig that. All right. Alright, now we're going to just grab our surfaces. We're going to go with stepping stones. We're going to go with our chopped stepping stones in, I think we did them in sandy. Let me just go check. I know, I'll run. There we go. Yep, our sandy stepping stones. I will just suggest a path. Around the side this way. It's going to be an absolute menace to mow. I know, this will just give the kids something to run around on. Uh-oh. Alright, that's... I was going to pave down in there, but I just don't see the point. Oh no, yes I do. I know, I just thought of a good reason to pave. We can have people visiting, paying their respects. Hang on. I know, I'm sure the owners of the house will not be like me. They will not get their heads stuck under these umbrella trees. Hopefully. Hashtag hopefully. Alrighty. I know I've still got this blessed cold. It's driving me crazy. I know, we're getting there very slowly. There's a certain amount of chaos in an English garden, but it's always well organized. All right. There we go. We could remove all of this and put it down to the front door, but I think what we might do is just keep it as is. It's kind of pretty now. It's not a very well lit garden, but I'm not going to hold that against it. Okay, this is our living room and our dining room and our little room opposite the kitchen with all sorts of storage space. I think I'm going to sell the ladder, seeing as if I do try and decorate by climbing on it, I'm actually going to have to just use a chair instead. What are these guys doing? They're happy enough. I think too I might continue this kind of bright happy theme all the way through the kitchen. So we'll go with the French, what do you call it? The French vaporwood nut is what we used, I think. Let's see how well I remember. Yep, pretty, there we go. We'll just do under the door. Alright, so now this whole place is going to be a whole lot brighter than it was. Just do that bit there as well. There we go. And then we're going to just, yep, we might stick with the lemon wood. I mean, I am tempted to do maybe a slightly orangey kitchen, but I don't know if I want to change it that much. No, I think we'll, I mean, as pretty as the bright peach is nice. I just can't think of anything that'll go really well with it for the moment. I mean, yeah, let's stick with the lemon. All right, one faded lemon room coming up. I may use tiles in one section yet. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. Alright. So if you're wondering why I'm gaming and not actually writing at the moment, that would be because I've already done 6,000 words today, not including the 3 bits of poetry I put up. I haven't put them up yet. I've written them. And I'm taking a quick brain break before I head in. I've got a few more bits of flash fiction to do, and then I'm going to be working on Chronicles of a Dark God, I think is the next book I'm supposed to be releasing. I've got the cover for it, so, and it's written, it just needs a really good edit. which is where we're going after this. 3 more bits of flash fiction for the next flash fiction collection, which will be another 365 days, and then a novel. It's kind of good, but I'm here because I'm relaxing and not working on my books anyway, just taking a break. That is pretty good. Alrighty, let us zap away that. There we go. And what we're going to do is maybe put, I know, I'm thinking my head's in 2 places. We could continue with the, let's just put away our selling tool before we do something we're going to regret. We could continue with this white carpety kind of theme in here. Maybe put blinds with those on, but actually looking around I can see we've got the these blinds up. Maybe we should use those. So just the mountable window blinds, I'm actually going to put them in the white wood. We'll make sure the fittings are white, and there's only 1 window in here, so we'll assemble that. I'd really like to be able to put something like this in this space here, but I don't think the game will let me. It's very protective of its door spaces. That's fine. There's another update coming really soon as I record this, which I think lets us change the appearance of the windows. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. It's really, quite exciting. So they're working on that as I record. So if you're watching it after that update's come in, this was, it hadn't come in at this point. Okay, it's nearly as exciting as being able to paint the stairs. We are, oh no, what? We're going to grab the, I'm thinking that I want to put tiles down in the area where it's going to get wet. But then I'd want to put tiles, and I'm going to have to put tiles up behind things as a splash area. So my head's kind of going in that direction. Maybe some Gustum cabinets because they're pretty. Which means we could go with the wooden oven. We will stick with our wood theme. We can either use our white wood or something else. I'm pretty sure we don't have a decent... Oh, then again, we might have a decent yellow. What do you think? Oh, we might be sold to the lady in the yellow hat. Is that the countertop? Okay, I see. That's... Oh, no, please don't do that. That would be bad. I'd rather it went a little bit like this, maybe. Yeah. Let's have a look at the handle. The handle can be dark grey. That's that handle down here, I think. Oh, yeah, there it is. And the tabletop. Okay, so it looks like we get our white tabletop. We could go snowy, which is marbled, but I always do that. Pure white. Light. Ugh. Alright, so we would do our yellow and white theme if we did that. But if you have a look at the drawers, none of them are white, so we couldn't do our white down here. Okay, so that's what that affects. Alright, so we have that choice for our Gustum pastel oven. Or we can go with a light coloured oven. I have to say the beige is not as inspiring as everything else. And let's... no. Alright, not for this kitchen, but that is kind of pretty. Alright, so I don't think we'll do the light coloured oven. We don't want to do the dark. Let's just have a quick look at the white and see how we go. So the base would have to be white wood, which means the drawer... I'd still go with the dark grey on here, maybe make that a slightly darker grey. The drawer would have to be white wood. Handle would be that colour. Tabletop. I like this, but no. I mean, that's lovely, just... And that's just boring when I look at it now. So maybe... I like that too, but it's too dark for what I want to do. That's pretty. Yeah, not for this house. Let's go with the light and the white wood. Alright, now I just have to remember all those settings. Haha, good luck. Alright, let's buy that. Actually, before we do, there is one other thing I want to check. Because in the initial set, the very base set, they've got some... Let me just see if I can grab that. There we go. There, they've got this thing, this huge thing, kitchen set with an oven. And I haven't used this for donkey's yonks. Any of these. I've been using the modern stuff. Kitchen set with the oven hex. I don't know, I think this place has had enough of a hex on it as it is. I'm really tempted to go with something like this because it's huge. Oh, please no. I mean, that's shiny. Right, so I don't like the look of that one. So this is one of the early kitchen sets. The base would have to be... See, again, I don't have a... Yeah, no, we don't do that. I don't like the look. I know, fuss. What? This is huge, this thing, and it would... Well, it would fit the space, I think. It might not. We'll check. Let's just see. Let's just check it for size, because it is absolutely enormous. We could probably... Man... No, see, absolutely will not fit in here. That's for a much bigger house. There's a couple of houses coming up we can use it in, that we can play with that in if you want. Let's look at, I don't know. See, this is what I was thinking, the kitchen set with the oven. But now that I look at it, I'm not so keen on it. It doesn't have any timber. Yeah. Alright, nope, let's can that idea. What's that? A modern kitchen. So I'm really tempted to put this in. If I can get... It all depends on how well it compares with the... Yeah, I was going to say with the Gustum. Alright, so we'll go back up to our more modern settings. Radio. See, I think the Glen was added before the HGTV, or was it added during? I can't remember. No, I think the Glen and the BO were HGTVs. I can't remember if they're in the base set. I wouldn't know. Culina's okay, I guess. Alright, we are going to go with Plan A. Although the Culina oven is kind of good. I like that double tier on it. However, let us... The Emmys are good. We had Emmy washing machines. Alright. Okay, so the base doesn't come in a light coloured wood. So there goes the Emmy. See ya. I know. Fussy. What? I'm not fussy. Gustum. If we're doing Gustum, it would have to be... What did I say it was? Wooden. Yeah. Yeah, wood with the white wood doors, white wood drawers, dark grey handles, light coloured tabletop. I don't know if I like the wood finish on it. We're going to put it in though, because I think the Johnsons might like it. It'll be fine, it just looks a little bit grainy. Okay, so first things first. Ooh, we are going to need a corner cabinet. Yes, we are. Alright, let's start at the top. We're going to need a sink. I want to put the sink underneath the window. So let's go with white wood, dark grey handles, light coloured tablecloth. Let me just see how this looks. No, maybe. I like this contrast better. I'm not sure there's any difference there. Okay. The details can be... Oh, okay, it's the sink. Yeah. Alright, so there's our sink. I should probably put a light in here. We will shift and mouse spin that. Just pull that out of the wall. Oh, I did put a light in here. I should turn it on then. There's nothing like working in this spooky house without a light. I'm thinking we might need a couple of light zones because it's really dull, even with that. We might use drop downs. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. So here we go. We have... I can't put anything too close to the door or it's going to block the entry and exit. I will check and see how wide the fridges are though. Let's have a quick look in our electrical equipment for the kitchen. We should have... We won't put any cyberpunky fridges in, although they probably would fit. There's a dishwasher, I need to remember that. Electric cooker. Does that have a thing on top? Let me just... See, that's got the thing on top. I know, thinking, probably a bit too late, but that's okay. It's a big family, they need a big fridge. So let's, I'm tempted between the light and the wooden, but we're going with wood, right? So we'll go with all of these. And we'll just see if the fridge will fit nicely in the corner. It does, you know, it doesn't stick out enough to really upset me. We'll pop that there. We're going to need a narrow cabinet between the fridge and the sink, so that helps. Let's do that. Furniture, kitchen, custom narrow but not a hanging. It does have them. I saw them a little bit ago. Here they are. Alright, white wood, dark grey, tabletop light. And we're good, let's buy that. Just pivot that and drop it in here. I wonder if we could use the not so narrow cabinet. Just give ourselves a little bit more bench space if that's possible. So that says wooden narrow, but it's actually like wider than the rest. Why doesn't that match? That's just rude. Alright, so I have this cupboard, that cupboard won't match. In the white wood, will it give me white in the light? I can probably get away with it if I do this. Does it have the right top though? Yes. So we could buy that. Does that give me more bench space and still fit? Oh, nothing like being a bit greedy, is there? Why don't we move that over? And then grab this one and move it over so it's flush up against it. Yeah, it's not centered anymore, which is annoying, but it'll be fine. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to the other Gustums that are kind of more wood than anything else. Maybe go with... It's weird that Gustum didn't have the same as the rest. So the trouble I'm going to have is when I get to the corner. And we're going to see if we've got a corner cupboard that'll fit snug, or if we're going to have to move everything along. Alright, so maybe this will be okay. Let's give it a shot. That looks promising. Unfortunately, yeah, we are going to have to just move everything back this way. Well, I mean, I did want the sink more centered on the window, so I guess I can't complain too loudly. I know my mouse is... I'm going to have to replace my mouse. Too much gaming is apparently not good for little mice. There we go. Looks kind of a bit staid, doesn't it? And boring. Right, so what we're going to do next is along this wall we're going to have our oven section. So I think what we're going to do is put in... I'm going to grab the oven first. And actually we haven't bought the oven, so let's go into our electronics. We don't need to get a custom oven, but we can get maybe something not too expensive. Ah, who am I kidding? Alrighty, let's have a look at this. Oh, that's right. Choose it, then have a look. I mean, that looks like a pretty good oven. And I like the colouring, so we just buy that. Flip it round. Alright, so the advantage of buying a custom is I can get the oven to fit with the rest of the kitchen. But I like the idea of giving them a big oven, even if it sticks out a little bit. So, and the other thing I've just realised is I could probably put a dishwasher in this space, because I forgot they were there. So let's grab that. And it looks light enough. Let's grab that, see if we can fit it here. Alright. I mean, I'd like to have something on the other side of it. Just put this over here. I know this disrupts my bench line, but that's okay. Put that there. Grab that, put that there. Can I fit this? I know it's Tetris in the kitchen with a hammer. There we are. Yes. Alright, I still have that irritating little gap, but and that will be a pain in the neck to clean, but it's fine. There's nothing a sponge on the end of a stick can't fix. We have our oven, we have our dishwasher, we have our stove top. I do like this chunky coffee maker. We can give it yellow. Alright, maybe we should. I'm going to give it blue. It's blue enough, like it's light enough to look white. Alright, that might be a bit too chunky. Yeah. Alright, maybe not. Okay, let's grab ourselves another kitchen thing. I know I'm too lazy to go into furniture. So we're just at the edge of the, like at the front layer, all the things that we've bought before. But I'm thinking we can sit this. Hopefully. We will be able to sit it there. I'm just going to move the oven out. And then we'll put the oven back in. Grab that. Shuffle that in there. Huh, it does fit flush. My bad. Alright. I like the idea of having a lot of bench space in this kitchen. So what we're going to do is grab ourselves another corner custom and just see if we can't get that to fit in here. Man, how upsetting is that? All right, let's try then. It's either going to be one of these, and I'm going to butcher the fitting. Let's grab this. Alright, now I'm going to take a gamble and just see if I can fit a corner cupboard in here. But it'll have to be the other corner cupboard, so furniture and kitchen. And that'll do. We'll just go through here. This music still reminds me of Desert Skies. And as such, it freaks me out just a little bit. Or a lot, you can take your pick. Right, so if I look at this. Alright, so I'm just wondering, let me just grab this. I'm going to zip it over there. We're going to grab this again, and we are going to buy it and pop it in. I'll just pull it out of the wall. There we go. And I'm going to take the punt that that little narrow cupboard that we didn't use before, this one, might actually fit in this corner, in this little space now. Really? Man. Alright, let's try. I know, right? Oh, I reckon it... Nah. Okay, that's right. So for this one we needed to have a light colour. Let's just see how we go. It looks like a better fit. We could pretend it's perfect. I know. Let's just pull that one out of the wall a little bit. See, then it's off the wall and that will annoy me. I wonder if... Actually, let's just get rid of that. Let's just move that over there. I'm going to try the cabinet going the other way and just see if that makes any difference. So what have I got? That one. Except I don't want a dark one. I want one of these. Okay, this might be a case for one of those skinny little narrow cabinets. We will get it right eventually. Did I just... I know, I forgot to grab the that one. My bad. Let's make it good. Here we go. It's gonna be close to no cigar. Look at that. Just the tiniest little nth out. And no wiggle room that I can see. Oh wait. Okay, hang on. I know my house is full of kitchen cabinets. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to drag this out and, I don't know, throw it over there. We're going to grab this cabinet that we're trying to use. You know, pivot it that way. We are going to move, jiggle that a little bit this way. Alright, I'm going to grab this to start with. Nope, see that doesn't fit, and that's not a surprise because we've tried it before. Now where's my in-between cupboard? Was that it? No. Yeah, that was already the in-between cupboard. So it's this one. And we're just going to go this way and grab that. And it's still got this irritating little splotch. So we are either going to use this combination or just put that up there so I've got no gap. The only gap we're playing with is that one. I'll grab this. No. It's not going to do it. Maybe. Oh, back this way. We want the really narrow one. I know. I don't think it's going to work, but we're going to try. See, yeah, look at that. we're still going to have that irritating little space. And that's just because the kitchen wasn't designed with these things in mind. Alright. I don't think putting in the right hand turn is going to change it, but why don't we just give that a try in case it makes any difference. Yeah, but yeah, so there's not going to be any difference whether we use, it's still not going to fit regardless. Alright, so this is the best fit we can get. We're still going to have a tiny little gap in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we'll zap that one now that we know it's not going to... Hang on. Yeah, no, we won't do that. We'll zap that one, now we know it's not going to work. And we will grab this one, pivot, and we'll just pop it back there. I know, it drives me nuts. I wonder if there's a, let me just zap these two. Hey! Oh, there goes my door. Alright. Actually, it did me a favour though, because I should have painted here. We'll get another door in a minute. Right. I know. Which door was I using? That one, but without the holes in the bottom. Alright, let's grab ourselves a door for the one that I accidentally, you know, sold. It was a cameo, so we'll grab that. I think we're going with the nut. No, and the glass. I'm thinking actually we're going to leave all of that glass. It can be kind of open and friendly that way. Was it light nut or just nut? It was light nut. Let's try again. Alright, so light nut. No, not that. Light nut for the frame. And light nut for the door. There we go. Alrighty, let's pivot that around. Pop that in there. It doesn't look exactly like what I had before, and I suspect it's not flush with the wall. Is it not flush enough to drive me? No, it'll be fine. Alrighty, that's done. Let's put that back and try not to sell it again. So what I was about to say was I want one of those kitchen things, kitchen return things, but I want it with a... Oh, yeah, I can't describe it. I have... There's a word, and I just can't retrieve it. It's somewhere in my head. Go figure. Gustum pastel. It's not one of these. It's a yeah. So the Gustum doesn't have it. What it was it was a it was a peninsula. Is what I was looking for. I was looking for a Gustum with a peninsula. I know, it's amazing. The human mind will just, what it will completely forget at the worst times. Alrighty, so we can't do that, so I'm going to have to just see. I don't have to. Oh, there we go, there's a peninsula. Gustum left cupboard to the peninsula. Oh, there is one. Right cupboard to the peninsula. So where's the Gustum peninsula itself? It doesn't have it. It just has the right and left covered. Alright, so I'm still going to have to try it. So what I want to do is I want to have a wooden right like this. I think. I could be wrong. We'll find out in a minute. I mean, being wrong, it's not a tragedy. I should be used to it by now. Alright, so we're just going to put that there. I'm going to zap this one. Grab this one. Come on. There you go. I know, I'm really tempted to beat the door down, but because that's too narrow. So I guess what we could do is get ourselves one of those narrow standing cupboards just to give us some space. So this one here, and the light tabletop. Now, put that there. Grab this one here, and we'll put it here. As you can see, we need to move. I guess we don't really, no, it's fine. Okay, so we don't really need to move it. So now what we want is we want a peninsula thing off the end here. Pastel left cupboard. Now, and I don't know which way they go. So let's try them out rather than just try and guess. So we'll grab that. I think that's probably what I want there. Yep, that'll do. Alright, so that's what we're after there. The next thing we want is, so we've got our fridge, we've got our stove. You probably want a stove hood so that we're, you know, taking away any noxious bits. Let's grab our electronic equipment and kitchen. And let's find ourselves a pretty looking emmet. There, that'll do. Make it white, make it pure white. Oh yes, let's do that. And we'll just sit that. Actually, maybe we should just make it white or light. No. Yeah, something not quite so pure. Sit that up there. It's not centered. Okay. Looks ridiculously small, but never mind. Now what we want is we want the upper cupboards to go around. So I'm going to put 2 cupboards in the corner just to start with. And then we're going to try and match the cupboards to the corner cupboards. It sounds good in theory. I'm not sure how it's going to work in reality. Alright, Gustum gives me a nice wooden corner cupboard here. And everything else can stay the same. Yes, it can. And we are going to put that here, and then we're going to put it over here. I like the way it orients naturally to the corners. Did I get them even? I think I got them even. Alright, now we're going to try and fit the other hanging cupboards in around it. I don't know how this is going to work. Probably not very well, but you know, you can only try. Ooh, okay, that worked a bit better than I expected. And then there's this narrow hanging cupboard that's somewhere here. I don't know. Let's try this. I think I need the other narrow hanging cupboard. And I think I got it out of one of the other sets actually. Because it looks similar, but it's not quite the same. It's just a single... Okay, no. I know what I'm thinking of, I'm not seeing it. It was just a single pane. Narrow light, narrow wooden, it's not that narrow. Okay, so I think my only option is there's like a single door cabinet. There, so it's the light Emmy. I may have to just use that one. And it fits. but it doesn't look right. I know this will make this not centered, but it will mean I can fit the cupboard I want inside it. Shh, it's perfectly fine. Alright, let's try this. Now, did I say I'd lined them up? Yeah, I was so wrong. Let's just bring that down in line with the others, and we'll do the same with this one. Alright, there's that annoying gap again. There is nothing we can do about that, except bring it so it's not quite so obvious. So we'll link it up to there. We'll pretend that gap isn't there, and then we're going to grab our hanging cabinets. What did I use? I want the big hanging cabinets, I guess, to start with, and then we'll do the small one if we can, if we have to. So, if we can, of course we can. We can do anything we put our minds to. Except fly. Flying is probably never going to be on the cards. Right, apparently I have to stick that right on the wall. Alright. I have a feeling that might... That'll do. I'm very tempted to put a second cupboard in underneath, but those would be too big. So maybe there was a Gustum low hanging cabinet, and it was like kind of a narrow little box. Maybe this will work. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. Except you would never get that open, would you? Let's just get it out of there. That's just silly. Alright, we need to put in one more hanging cabinet, so let's grab this one. We'll just stick that kind of there. And then we'll grab the one that we were using before. And just to make sure we get the right bits. And I think we can get away with another one of those low hanging ones in underneath it. So let's try that. Alright, hang on a minute. I know these gaps are going to drive me crazy. It may be better to just have them yeah, it does look a little better just having that. I can put a second one of those in there, I think. Yep, okay, I'm going to fit them flush to the wall. Just grab that and we'll bring that. Yeah, maybe not. Alright, that will have to do. I think what we're going to do is along this wall here near the oven, so we're not reaching over the oven to grab stuff. We're going to grab our accessories for the kitchen, and there should be one of these hanging rack things. And if we do them in white, it'll fit in this area here. we probably don't want to put it there. I reckon things would get sizzled. So we'll just pop it here. And it will visually fill that space, although it visually looks really wrong now. I could put it here, that would look better. Or I could put it here. But I want to put the microwave... No, I think I'm going to put it here. And then we're going to put... Maybe I just need to get rid of these two low cabinets. I know I wanted storage, but I think we need space in this direction. Let's go with a drainer, a dish drainer. So we'll do a double kitchen drying rack thing. This is just for those odd occasions when we actually do the dishes as well as everything else. Let's head into the hanging towel. That'll do. And we'll just pop that over there. Maybe. I mean, I'd like to pop it there, but now my dish drainer's in the way. I cannot win. We'll pop it over there. It'll do. Now, the next thing I need, actually, we may need 2 of those. No, it'll be fine. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our microwaves. We'll just head into our electronic equipment and kitchen. Actually, not kitchen. Cooking? I don't know. Clearly not cooking. Microwaves are not for cooking. Alright, fine. What about other? Microwave oven. Alrighty. It's gonna... I know, get on the bench. I'm going to put the microwave here. Just so it's easier to... Maybe I should put it... let's stick it right in the middle of this bench. There we go. And then I guess we grab the toaster. I would like a nicer toaster. Ooh. Okay. The toaster over there. Let me grab the kettle. Alright, we'll grab the coffee maker. Fine, you convinced me. Actually, I think we should put the coffee maker where the toaster is. And maybe face it round the right way. Pivot the toaster this way. Actually, I'm going to pivot it this way. Then we're going to grab an electric kettle. Electric kettles are accessories, I think. They're under kitchen. And they lurk. Where did they lurk? There's one. It has no cord visible, but that's fine. We're going to pop it here. So if you don't feel like coffee, you can make yourself an instant, or you can make yourself tea, or whatever you want to make. Right, which means we need some PowerPoints. Let's grab our installations. And grab a few of these. Oh, we probably need one for the dishwasher as well. Let's just buy another one. Okay. And this is our food prep area. We are going to need a PowerPoint for things like electric beaters and stuff. So I guess I'm going to put a double one in here. A double one. And then just because I don't like having a corner that looks lonely. Actually no, just because I'm not sure what I'll need over here, I'll put that on the wall there. Alrighty, we're good now. It isn't a kitchen without a herb basket. Let's pop a herb basket in. Thyme and basil. No, we need something with mint. Basil, mint and rosemary, that'll do. Flip it that way. Okay, basil, mint and rosemary, and now we can have a little pot of chives, because chives are useful. Pop that next to it. What else did we miss? Basil, mint, rosemary, chives. Parsley. Yeah, we definitely need the parsley. I wonder if I can squeeze a little pot of oregano in there. I know, I'm about to unbalance my visually balanced kitchen. Shh. Don't taunt me. Let's pop that. It'll do. Alrighty. I know, Actually, I wonder if I could have fitted. Let me just move these down to the bench for the minute. I know, we'll zap them later. I just had a thought that if I can fit 3 of those up there, I might be able to fit 2 of these. So we might just push that over there. Then it will become visually balanced again and I will be a happy bunny. Alright, semi-happy. Basil, mint and rosemary. Chives, rosemary and parsley, or thyme, basil and oregano. Let's grab this one and pivot it that way. And I'm going to try and just squiggle this over this way a little bit. Oops, maybe not into the wall entirely. And then we're going to grab the chives. But we really need, the kitchen needs parsley too. Alright, I'm just going to have to put the parsley somewhere on the bench. Yeah, over here it'll actually get sunlight from the window. That'll be fine. Was that already? Always good to have spares, right? Alright, so now we have all of that equipped in. I could stack plates and glasses in all the cupboards, but I don't think I will. I think I might just leave that there. I've got to put something in this corner. Yeah, I do. You know what? Let's grab ourselves a shelf. I know, I've discovered shelves all of a sudden. They're wonderful. We just want one of these little wooden board shelves in whitewood. Yeah, and what we're going to do is we're going to just... We don't want it too close to the stove, otherwise the plants will get withered. But if we have the parsley here, it'd just be a matter of grabbing it and stuffing it, like plucking off a few leaves and tossing it in. So we'll pop them there. That'll do. Alright, and now we want some kitchen utensils in beside the cooking utensils. So let's grab that. Alright, we're just going to do that. Just grab these and put them here. And we need a knife block. That was the other thing. So I think the knife block came in when they added the crime scene house. It still has a missing knife. We'll just add that under here. Alright, that is a fairly well-equipped kitchen. I am thinking that might be where we leave it, except for this space here. Let's see what we've got. Something to put food on, or maybe like a tall pantry cupboard. A tall pantry cupboard would be good if we could swing it. Not sure we're gonna be able to though. Let's see what we've got by way of tall pantry cupboards. Not liking my chances. Not giving up yet though. Alright, so maybe not in kitchen. I think we might have to look in living room for this. Let's have a look at shelves. So those I think were added with the Cyberpunk set. I know it says bookcase, but it doesn't have to be a bookcase. It could just be a nice... I know what we could use. Let's use one of these. Just that little bit of extra storage space might be good. Alright, that's our kitchen. And on that note, I'm going to leave you. If you've enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. I'll check you later. Take care out there.